Next up, let's talk about pseudo elements. Well, a pseudo element is added at the end of any selector, just like a pseudo class, but a pseudo element is used to style a specific part of any element. For example, if you want to style the first letter or the first line of an element, you can make use of pseudo elements. So to write a pseudo element, you need two colons first. You need to write two colons first, and then followed by the name of the pseudo element. So let's take a look at first letter. Using a first letter pseudo element, you can select the first letter of any element and style them however you want. Let's do it in our CSS file. Here I'm selecting all the paragraphs, first letter of all the paragraphs, P, and then two colons, and then the first letter, curly brackets. Let's give a styling of font size of 40 pixels. Let's save it and refresh our page. You can see only the first letter of all the paragraph got the font size of 40 pixels. All the paragraphs you see. Well, it doesn't look nice, but still you can do it if you want. Well, next let's use first line pseudo element. Well, you can see P, I'm selecting the first line of all the paragraphs, P, two colons, and then the first line pseudo element, and then the brackets, and let's give a color of black. Let's save it, refresh the page. You can see the first line of all the paragraphs has changed to black color, the text, the first line. In all the paragraphs, all the first line has changed to black color. Well, that is possible using the first line pseudo element. So that's for the first letter and first line pseudo element. Next, let's have a look at the before and after pseudo element. Well, a before and after a pseudo element are used to add content before or after an element. Let's see examples to understand better. So I want to add some text before the H2 headings, like before this example heading. Let's select the H2 headings, all the H2 headings, and then the before pseudo element, and then inside let's write some content. The content can be anything. If you want, you can add an image or some text or whatever you want, or some emoji, it's fine, anything you can. So I'm just writing some text here. Let's write I'm a heading. I am a heading. Okay, let's give a color of black. And yeah, let's save it and refresh your page. You can see, yes, before our H2 headings we got this heading, we got this text I'm a heading. So this is possible using the before pseudo element. So here I'm a heading. Let's change the color and give an orange. So yeah, that's better. So now let's use the after. So let's select all the H3 headings and give a hover effect. and then let's use the after pseudo element. So close the brackets, and then let's add the content. Let's just write some random text with, yeah, let's save it and then refresh the page. Okay, now when you hover over the H3 headings, you can see you get this random text after the heading. So, without hovering, it is not visible. So this is how you can use the before and after pseudo elements.